everybody, and welcome back to Sweet and Crafty. Mama Z is here. You seem to enjoy our previous video where I transformed rock into GRU, and yes, I painted this rock with these acrylic markers. In this video we are going to paint a minion. This one is Bob, but I actually decided to paint Otto, and here he is. He has goggles, a little bit of hair, looking straight up, braces, and he's super chubby and cute. He's also easily distracted and chatty like me. Okay, now it's time to pick a perfect rock for Otto. Let's see. Look at this one. This one looks perfect. It's a great shape, right? So here I have my markers, my rock. I also cover my working space with some sort of mat. Here is the palette and picture of Otto for inspiration. When I painted GRU on this rock, I outlined a GRU and then I colored the background. But I think this shape is perfect for Otto. So all we have to do is just outline the bottom and add Otto's boots. Next, let's add his goggles, his overalls, and the rest of the details. One more thing what I want to do, I'm going to outline just a tiny bit of top right here because we cannot forget about his hair. Once I fill in all the spaces with the colors, it's going to look more like Otto in the picture. And since his gloves look a bit messy, I'm going to fill in his gloves with black acrylic marker first. Next, I'll color the strap on his goggles. Putting black marker aside, and let's take a blue marker to paint his overalls. I have two options, darker blue, lighter blue, but let's go ahead and swatch them first. So I had the darker and the lighter, but actually I found the one that in between, so I'm gonna use this one for the base coat, and then after that we are going to use darker and lighter for highlights and lowlights. Now with the lighter blue color, I'm just shaking it first. I am going to color this pocket as well as two side pockets. And now with the darker blue color, I'm going to add some details. His little boots are gray and pretty much black, but I'm going to use this dark gray color for the base coat, and then we are going to add black for the shadows. Okay, next part I'm super excited because we are going to be using yellow color and paint Otto. I'll be honest with you, I think it's easier to paint with paint and brushes, but you know what, I like the challenge. And I also like that with these markers you can get very detailed, but it's definitely harder to fill in the larger spaces, like for example what I'm doing right now, because the tip is so thin, and also I have to keep shaking the marker to mix all the colors together and to get this nice even coat. So I'm going to pause right here just to mention that I did one coat, and as you can see, we are still seeing a little bit of a rock under. So I'm going to finish the other areas that need to be painted yellow, and then I'm going to paint a second coat. Good thing about these markers though, that they dry super fast. Once we finish coloring these small details, the other area that we colored previously will be already dry. Alright, 2 coats are down, and I think Otto is looking good. We obviously still have quite a few more details to add. Grabbing my white color next to color Otto's eyes, eyeballs, and his smile. Is silver color, and we are coloring Otto's goggles. These parts are a little bit darker, so I'm using my gray color, the same color I used for Otto's shoes. Now is the tricky part. I'm taking my black marker. Please forgive my dirty hands. I have lots of color on them, but I'm going to use this black marker to outline Otto's teeth, and after that we're going to use silver color to add braces. Well, mistakes happen, and as you see, silver color ran through the lines and got into white and black. But it's fine because once I let it dry, I can paint it over. Meanwhile, I'm going to paint his eyes. This is not quite the right color, so I still have to mix it a little bit better to get this lighter color, lighter shade of brown. And while waiting for the colors to dry so I can correct some mistakes, I'm going to paint the rock. But I'm just wondering which color shall I paint it. I was going to do it with white, but I think I'm gonna use like super light green perhaps. Alright, so I finished the background. I mean, it's okay. Maybe I should have done it white, but let's do something different for a change. Also, I'm going to outline a little bit right here. I'm adding a little bit more brown, but this time color mixed better. So as you see, brown is a lighter shade now. And that's what I wanted. It taken a while for the brown to dry for some reason, but I'm going to carefully add black in the middle, just a little dot. Same on the other side. Okay. And one final touch is the light reflection. There you go. Otto is finished. He still needs to dry a little, but I think he looks adorable, and he is standing right next to GRU, our mini collection of Minion and Minion's master. Next thing what I'm gonna do is spray my rocks with this acrylic sealer matte finish. You can go ahead and spray it with the shiny finish, but I do like the rocks looking this way without any extra shine, and I will be spraying the rocks outside. Click the like button if you think Otto looks adorable painted on top of this rock. Let me know in the comments below which character shall I paint on top of the rock next. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye!